Guys, and welcome back here again with me, Michael, as always. And today we're going to be looking at this little beauty here. Now, this is the Luxe Mods 18650 tube mod. Picked it up from Cheeky Vapes. Sweet Alex, thank you very much. And I'm rocking it with the dot, which was in my previous review. So that's that little combo there, and I thought we'd just have a quick look at it. I haven't found too much information online about it, but what I wanted to do is just show you, because it is quite a pretty little tube mod. Take apart the switch, see how that works, and I'll let you know what I think, really. Time for us to go down and check out this. Okay, so this is the Luxe mod, or Luxe Mods tube 18650 tube mod just here. Comes in this metal tin, which is very cool. Their logo on the front of that. No other information on this packaging. Once we open it up, you get a drip tip, which is very cool, and that has their logo laser etched on there as well, which is there. If I can get a better picture of it, I will. No. Nope, it's not going to happen. So that's just etched on the surface slightly. Double O-rings, they don't give you another supply of O-rings. Quite a big bore through there as well, which is cool. So that comes in the packaging as well. And that obviously matches the mod. So this comes in this velvety black case. Just open this up. And we are presented with this gorgeous finish on this. So this is brushed aluminium style outside. You've got these 3 grooves just here, which are fairly deep as well, but they've got the other style look about them, so that's very nice. You've got your 510 piece up here, and obviously your switch in brass with their logo engraved at the bottom. So let's take this apart. Obviously 3 pieces. You've got your top piece, and then you've got the tube, and then the bottom piece. So that's the 3 pieces just there. Now let's just have a look at this tube. As I said, the finish on it is beautiful. It really is. Look at that. Oh, that might even be a better one. Look at that. Threads nice and clean, not too tight. Can't get them in focus. Nope. Those are a closer look at the bottom piece. And it is just a solid tube. It feels quite thick. I don't have too much information on this, I'm afraid. I don't know the specs of it, really. Their website is under maintenance at the moment, so I'm unable to find out a bit of information about it. But that's the centerpiece just there. So this is the 510 connector at the top of the unit. As you can see, you can take this completely apart, and you've got the adjustment here, which is for the battery rattle, which is like that. So you're able to take that screw completely out, and then what you'll do is you can actually undo the other piece as well. Now this is how you're going to be, obviously if you've got a RDA with a long center pin, you're able to adjust it, and you know, if it's too short or if it's too long, you're able to adjust it. So as you can see, we've taken the shaft out of there. So what I usually do, if we grab a RDA, which is just here, so this is the Stylero V4 by Cartel Mods. As you can see, it is protruding out of there nicely. So I usually stick the base, or stick the base of the RDA onto there, so I know it's completely flush just there. Then grab that middle pin, or the outer casing for the center pin, and what I usually do is just put them together, screw that all the way in, and then just back off slightly, maybe 1.5 turns or so, and then I am able to adjust for battery rattle. So if I grab a battery just here, I'll show you the switch in a second as well. So I know the bottom piece is all sorted. Then I just screw that on now. There's a slight little rattle there. So what we would... Oh no, that was the screw actually. Nope, that was the screw in the post wobbling. Yeah, so there's no rattle there whatsoever. But obviously if you did have a bit of rattle, let's just close that all the way up. Just to give you an idea. And then you've got that rattle. So that centre pin there just adjusts for the battery rattle. Now I found this to be quite a good unit. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. Let's just see if I can get the cap on for this as well, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. And there you go. I think that looks quite cool as a setup together. Very nice. Now, let's just have a look at this bottom switch as well. Now, you've got this dowel ring around the outside, and then you've just got a spring in there with this little C-clip. I think that's what they're called, little C-clips. Looks like a C to me. Yeah, you know, it's a fairly simple button, but it doesn't stick. It's always smooth actions, you know, it is working very well. And obviously the emblem at the boat, or their logo on the bottom there as well. Now, as I said, if you do build very low, this switch does get warm. You know, don't be fooled. It will get warm basically. So just bear that in mind as well. But as for machining and the actual look of it, it looks amazing to me. It really does. Absolutely love this setup. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we'll head back up top. Okay, so we're back. As you saw from the close-ups, it is a very pretty little mod. Just, you know, the way it's been done, the brushed alley, the grooves in it, even the switch. Now, obviously, if you're going to build very low, can take into consideration that that button does get warm. You shouldn't be vaping that low. This is a 0.2 build in here, so it's roughly, what, about 70 watts or so, which is within my battery's limits anyway. But yeah, what a great looking mod. I do love using this. I think I'm going to try and do some more reviews on tube mods as well. But I think that's about it. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon. See you later.